Hey everyone, it's been a while. I thought I'd start making some Ascension content. It's a World of Warcraft private server, and I wanted to go over some of the basics of just like kind of how the game works, sort of like a beginner's guide slash not really, but just kind of explaining some things. Of course, when you start out, you're in the starter zone level 1, but I wanted to go ahead and showcase like the talent system and the ability system. So like they have all of the classes, all the OG classes on here, but what Ascension kind of advertises as their specialty is that your class list. So you basically choose abilities and talents from all over the place. You can choose, Subtlety Rogue, Destruction Warlock, and there's even like little enchants you can do that like combine these builds. So I'll go ahead and show you under enchants. I'll go ahead and just show some known ones that I have. So let's say I want to go with Crimson Champion. This changes the way that like a Holy Shield tank would play. More so just that it does more damage and increases your threat and stuff. It's kind of a basic legendary enchant. But like, let's say Knight of the Eclipse, on the other hand. This is like a whole thing. So you get Eclipse, it changes your Eclipse to Eclipse Strike, Sinister Strike to Eclipse Strike, Knight of the Eclipse. I mean, it's like a whole thing. But it basically, like, one of these legendary enchants changes your character into like a whole class of its own. And it basically just gives you free choice of to do whatever you want. And obviously, if you're doing in-game meta, people are going to knock you for your build if the DPS sucks, whatever. It's fun if you enjoy it. But yeah, that's kind of the basics of like the talent system. I'm going to go ahead and showcase maybe like the high risk system real quick. Okay, so you start off obviously in PvE. But once you hit level 20, you can choose to go into no risk PvP, which I think is just basic PvP. Yeah, it looks like it. But here in high risk PvP, you have a higher chance of getting really good loot, which from my experience is very true. You do get a lot of extra loot. And it's kind of like, think of it as like, I don't know, Ark or Rust or something. Like if you die, people can loot you. Like, they loot your items, they loot your gold. You lose, even if they don't loot you, they use like half your gold or something. It's a lot. But yeah, basically only go out if you're okay with losing stuff, or like what I do is I have like a farm spot to like loot all these really good items, and then I'll just run back to the town real quick and then mail everything to a bank vault. So I don't have to lose any gold, I don't have to lose any of my good stuff, like that kind of thing. But yeah, that's like the basics of Ascension. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And I do have a server, I have a Discord server, and I have a guild on Area 52 if you're interested in joining. But yeah, thanks for watching.